Okay. Okay. Here we go. That play. What did we talk about?
Christy.
Oh, yeah, she was interesting. She had a good response earlier. Here we go. Hi, everybody, this is Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits to spirit boxes and more. Let's get this working here. Yeah. Okay, let's make sure I can hear myself. Okay, that's better. There we go. And then
Where are you from?
who are you talking to, me or someone else? Okay, I think we got that one. Okay, so now let's get this out to other places. Chat live, free screen, platform.
Rose.
There we go. I'm going to.
Video.
Okay. Well, this isn't really video. This is actually live right now. Live free stream. Currently spirits. Wow. Here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this
Patricia.
put together and get some music going to relax. There we go. Got the music going. It is 5:36 p.m. Mountain Time. Bountiful, Utah. Getting this put together. Yeah, let's get this. Okay, now we got the music. We got different things going on. Hey, Child of the Light just started. Okay, so if I ask anybody to respond so I know they're still there, I usually give them several different times. I ask anybody that comes in the live free stream that's staying like a fly on the wall to always be available to respond within the comments. Um, or if they don't, and I don't believe that they're answering, sometimes I question on whether really that's them. And I might think about blocking Tell the Light. You're back and forth, so I'm because of your previous account being hacked, I had to be careful last time, and you weren't responding, so I was about to block, but I gave you enough time because I figured you were probably just doing stuff. So just have to be careful because some people's accounts can be taken over, and how do I know if someone else's is or isn't? Especially when I haven't talked to the individual in real life, how can I prove it or not? So, yeah, sometimes. Yeah, so I've told T and Truth this before and others that I would ask them not to walk away or do something. Now, I know you're a mother and others and you take care of things. But I asked him, please don't walk away because there's times when I had people do stuff, and then the only accounts that I saw was her and some others. I was like, okay, she wasn't responding when I asked if it was her, and so it made me think that maybe she was the one that reported and all these other things back then. So I have to be careful for the safety of others and know that someone actually is there and that someone else didn't mess with their account, pretend to be them, and then do weird stuff when the other person wasn't at their device. I know a family member didn't do it or someone else didn't do it. So I have these boundaries I set. That's why I'm bringing that up. Anyway, we really don't know what people's intentions are or reasoning, and yeah, I do set boundaries because this is a vegan friendly, moral stance vegan friendly live free stream as well as an X format friendly live free stream, and other people that get upset at me blocking, they always come back. But if they're mad about something, it's the reason why I set boundaries with anybody was because of certain things they were a part of, where they went and they were collabing with a bully, or they were doing something where it threatened me or others behind our backs. And so, or then they told me I couldn't say what needs to be said to those who are connected to that third party individual. So is I set boundaries because I left cult mindset and anybody that plays both sides pretending they're a friend, but then colliding with someone who isn't what I am, and then covertly being with friends with them with hate pages and stuff. I have to set boundaries. And then as an empath, I know when certain people are playing both sides, and so that's why I don't have certain individuals um, as mods because I know who's part of it and who isn't. Because I know, child, I know. So that's why I don't have you and others as mods because you're not vegans and you were doing things behind my back and you didn't think that I knew and I know. But you didn't do it completely. You were just defending each other, not relating with what my boundaries are. So that's what I have to do. So if someone's not responding, I don't know if people's intentions are real, but I know that they had other intentions behind my back, and it doesn't feel right when people do that. It shows that people are playing both sides. So I have to set boundaries for that safety. So I'm going to call out people once in a while. If they don't respond after a certain amount of time, I might block them. But if I do block you or block someone because you didn't respond or someone didn't, you can always get people who have my phone number and talk to me that way to try to come back. Many people have. I don't plan to do that. I'm just saying that, just giving you a heads up that I got to do that because of safety and because of consistency. No, I know people have. I've heard the conversations. People have told me. Can't lie to me. I know things. Anyway,
Patricia.
I feel the vibes. Anyway, let's say
Worthless.
worthless. They put Patricia and then ashes and or oh, I see what you're saying, spirits. That's funny. Yes, Patricia was part of that. Another person was part of it too. Yep. They're giving me code word knowledge of different people that have. It's like, yep, I'm aware. I've had premonition dreams and dreams about the future that warn me about other people before. I know certain people that tell other people to do stuff. I know when people are playing both sides. Yep. No idea what you mean by that, just because I talked to Diane. I never said anything about Diane, but now you're basically
I'm from the
admitting that you
1900s.
have. So never said the name. Never said the name. You just said the name. So you just admitted that you are without admitting that you are. That was your guilt coming out, child of the light. Not blaming anybody on anything. You just did what a lot of Mormons do, a lot of people from the cult mindset do, where they try to claim they're not something and then they say something without saying something, but then they said it, admitting that they are what is claiming. So it is what it is. I'm not in charge of other people's guilt. I'm about honesty and integrity. I bring up exactly what it is. So that's what I do. So this is what I'm going to tell you. You should go to challenge22.com. You should go watch Dominion documentary. You should go watch Serious Scary. You've been here long enough, child of the light. You need to get your compassion and empathy in check. You need to know what this live free stream is. And I've told Diane that several times in the same vibration. She's then started doing both sides, and we've had those conversations. She claims that she's not playing both sides, or she's not on either side, meaning she is on both sides. We've had those conversations. I have a conversation with everyone individually. You're the only one that hasn't called me on the phone mostly, that's been in the chat group because of some fears or things that you feel about. And that's fine. You have the right to have your boundaries. This is not a debate, live, or drama. This is not to put you down or anybody down. This is honesty and integrity vibes. I left a cult mindset where they spy on people, manipulate people, and get others to spy on other people. I'm not for the cult mindset of being in a cult mindset of a religion system that I was in. I caught on to veganism from that religion and left it because they were hiding things about the foods, and I had a health issue that almost unalived me. I learned what was going on with the foods and more and went vegan. That happened in 2019. That's when I set new values and new standards of my own value system, became my own minister, and set boundaries of what I was willing to be a part of and what I wasn't willing to be a part of. And then I realized what people do. They play both sides, they want to fit in, they manipulate other people or be friends with other people so that they can spy or collude with others, or even if they don't mean to do that, they still do. And I'm not for that. I'm about flat out honesty up front, and I will call people out on it. But I don't want to do that. I prefer to be honest and have integrity and not have people play both sides. So you've been here long enough to know what I am as a vegan. So you know what I am about empathy and compassion. So I would recommend you and Diane or anybody to go to challenge22.com. I also recommend you to go to Dominion documentary, and you need to go to Darius Scary and wake up and stop being part of the other. You really need to look into that because it's the right thing to do. Because it's not about us, it's about them. It's about the victims. We don't need to victimize these other beings or be part of it for taste pleasure. So I think enough is enough, that I need to set boundaries with anybody that comes in here, because I'm not here just to talk to spirits and stuff. I am a vegan friendly live free stream and a ex Mormon friendly live free stream. This is about deconstructing from cult mindset, self care, self love, self worth, and being consistent in that. I never viewed you as a bad person. I'm saying that you are definitely now acting as such because I called you out. Because you've been colluding behind my back with what you said you
Right
just
now.
did. You just brought out that person as, and I never said that person's name, and you just said it. And now you're being defensive because you're afraid of the truth and you're hiding. And that's the thing. And I heard things that you're doing, and you both of you have said that the other person told me that you are now confirming that the other person did. Never said their name. You brought up their name, confirming that you and them are. So I'm about honesty. So I'm starting to feel like you don't fit
Fail.
here. So let's put some focus. If you want to stay here, I don't know your whole reason of being here. You are here because you're getting something out of here, but you're not being consistent. So I'm going to ask you right now: are you a vegan, and why aren't you vegan? We're going to go there.
There's bad energy.
There is, and so that's why I'm bringing up: are you vegan, and why aren't you vegan? If you are not vegan, why aren't you vegan? What's your reasoning? Since you're here, go ahead. Hi, Christilian. It's going to be a moment because I'm verifying some boundaries here for my live free stream. This is a vegan friendly live free stream space, and I want to make sure that people are consistent to why they're here and what their purpose is. Okay, so why aren't you, child? I never said, you never really fully told me if you've gone vegan or not. I've always told you should go vegan. But I'm setting boundaries now because of collusion that Diane did a while back and then came back and respected boundaries with me because I asked her. But you're colluding behind my back with her is what you're claiming now because you brought her up as if you are. And I never said that her name. You brought her name up as if maybe you are. So I'm asking, what's your real reason of being in here? Okay, so what's your real reason for being here? This is a vegan friendly live free stream as well as an ex Mormon friendly live free stream. So, what's your real reason for being here, child of light? If you don't resonate with me as a vegan for my space being a vegan friendly space, what brings you here? What's your real reason? Because I have to set boundaries now with all of you because you're not getting it. And what do I do that you like?
That was her.
Because you're talking just like an LDS Mormon does. You're playing both sides instead of recognizing what I'm for.
I love this.
Because I want people to go towards veganism, not just act like they're okay if they don't. Because I want consistency. I want people to really change and really value that and really make that change. Because obviously you haven't. And I've also heard that you put me down behind my back. So, by the person you claim you talk to. So, I'm setting boundaries right now because I do feel that there's collusion going on, and there has been, and there's been back and forth systems. Plus, you had two accounts. One of them, I claim, this version of you claimed that they were hacked, and then I never knew that the other one was, and there was no realization. And since I never talked to you in real life to confirm you are who you claim you are, how am I supposed to know? That's why I have to set boundaries right now because I'm feeling weird energy and back and forth energy. And I asked you a direct question, and you haven't responded to that direct question. I said, why are you not vegan? What's your reason? As you said, we're a friend, and a friend would answer a friend's question why they're not what I've always been. You do know how to be vegan though. That's the thing. So the light, challenge22.com can help you go vegan. You know that Joey Carbstrong has information where you can learn from him to go vegan. You can watch the Minion documentary. It gives you information on why it's important to go vegan.
Andrea.
You can look Dairy is Scary. It brings up information why not to do dairy. And all connected to how to go more vegan, what veganism is, especially challenge22.com. Has resources, everything. You've known all this. That's my question. I know. Okay, so, but you've been here and you've known for a while. On this account, you've come in. Other
What's
times
your
you've
name?
come. You've talked to Diane. You know, I've told her a ton of information on veganism. She's known. She's aware. She's changed as well, and it's good that you made changes. But I'm just saying, why haven't you gone a vegan? What is holding you back? Okay, well, I'm on disability, and I don't have a lot of funds for vegan food as well. But I always buy vegan food. I never buy anything else. So you can do it. You can do it. It's supply. There is ways you can. Challenge22.com can give you the resources and they can help you how to work around your financial need and health. So I've told you that several times. So why haven't you gone there? I'm not trying to tell you to do it or not. I'm asking you, why haven't you? You have the resource knowledge. I'm trying to get answers. What is your real reason? Because that's not a reason. They could give you knowledge what to do. And there's many vegan options and alternatives, and veganism now actually costs less than it does to do the other. A lot of people don't realize that, but you just need to know your stuff. You need to look into it. You need to
Ruination.
really want to go for that food. You got to really want to go for the plants versus other. You can do it. It is possible. Okay, so actually, I know many diabetics that are plant based. You need to look up game changers as well. Those are bodybuilders and others, but you need to look into that. There, I learned from a blood doctor who worked at the Pentagon, and he saved my life because I had can insertion and I reversed it going vegan, raw vegan. Yep. So I learned raw vegan, superfoods, lentils, flaxseed, all of those things, and I learned how to get those ingredients and knowledge to go vegan. I am Hi, I am beautiful. Good to see you. You come in and out. Talking about veganism right now. So what you can do is you can go do those things. And this is what I've tried to tell Diane left and right, but she's also trying to make decisions, but she doesn't want to be for some reason. And
I
I've
have
told
you
her
late.
why, but she has changed it and whatever. It seems like everybody's having these excuses, but they're not telling the truth why they really are. And I've given you a chance to call me in real life so I can work with what your life situations are. But um, I guess you have your fears or your concerns instead of actually getting to know me as an individual person because I actually would help people with those research of what to do, how to do it, help you figure it out if you really want to. Okay, so I can send you the information. Challenge22.com is a very interesting thing. Okay, let's see. Uh, This is the site. Let's, I'll do the whole thing there. This should be it. But go ahead. So I'm really alone. So like I said, I can talk to you about this stuff, but there is certain things that I want people to wake up to and recognize. And I'm a loner too. I live with myself, but you actually have family members that live with you, to my knowledge. But you have children that live in your place, but I don't need to go there. But you brought up different stats, so it's questioning me on whether you do or don't. But now because I find out this other account wasn't you, and maybe I was talking to, so there's some weird stuff going on there. So we have to set boundaries. So okay, yeah. So you can do www.challenge22.com. Challenge22.org is another, and that's the resource for that. Dominion documentary on YouTube is 2 hours. You'd watch the first 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes. If you want to watch the whole 2 hours of the horrible industry system and info, you're welcome to. It's horrible, but if you can't watch it, then why are you supporting that system? If you can't even watch the 2 hours of it, then why are you supporting that food that's not food, those corpses and other things and dairy that's being done to those beings? And so that's why I try to get people to wake up in their heart. If they're really empathy and compassionate people, I'm getting them to wake up to the empathy and compassion, the lack of empathy and compassion that they are. I had an experience as a child that still haunts me that happens. Yeah, so why would you want to be part of something when there's other choices? And you can always find deals and solutions and supply and demand makes it cheaper. You can definitely find coupons. You can definitely find people and resources. You can definitely support those systems instead of being part of it. Yeah. Why were you taught? That's the question. Just because someone taught you to do something bad doesn't mean you should do it. So why were we taught? Who taught you to do that? That's the question. Who taught you, and where did they learn it from? Why did they claim it was okay? There was a lot of people that taught to do slavery and to do cannibalism and to do horrible other things in history. Should we say that that's okay because someone taught them that? No, it's not okay. Just because someone taught you something doesn't make it right. There's a right and a wrong, and it's simple. Does it harm or does it heal? Is it enslaving someone where there's another choice where you don't have to? It's what you need to look up the knowledge of what veganism is. Look up the definition of veganism and where veganism originated. Challenge22.com gives you the better knowledge of veganism that I'm for, of what you can do. So it's not about what someone taught
I'm
you,
only a child.
because there's other people that taught people to steal. There's other people that taught people to hurt people. There's other people that taught people to do horrible things. Just because someone taught someone to do those horrible things doesn't make it right. I was taught some really interesting cult mindset growing up. Being LDS Mormon, I was taught to do all sorts of stuff when I was LDS Mormon. And then I thought, okay, I have to do it because if I don't, God won't be happy for me. If I don't do this, then I won't get into heaven. If I don't do this, then I'm not gonna. And then we were taught biblical stuff as if Paul says to do it, this says to do it, that says to do that. So the excuses were because we were told by someone else to us that we should do it, not by whether it was right or wrong. Does it harm or does it heal? So we were manipulated into doing it by whoever taught us to do those things, but your heart knows better. Does it heal? I want you to look. If you think that it's okay to keep on doing those things, go to a lamb, and I want you to do what they do to prepare it. Would you even want to do that? Okay, here's a better suggestion. Watch 30 minutes of apple picking and then 30 minutes of animal slaughter, Which one would you prefer your little children to watch? The animal slaughter for 30 minutes or the apple picking for 30 minutes? Which one is better? Would you watch the apple picking for 30 minutes or the slaughter of an innocent creature shaking, crying for its mommy, and bleeding to death or unalignment? Yeah. So you already know. Your heart tells you do that, don't do the other. That's what it's telling you. Your heart knows best. It's telling you, your empathy, compassion is telling you, don't be part of the other. So just because others are telling you to do that horrible thing is that that's what you should do, you can still get nutrients from plants. And I'm not saying just eat apples. Apples is a really good apple cider vinegar. There's a lot of stuff there. You can get many fruits and vegetables. You can get legumes. You can get lentils, flaxseed. You can get beans. You can get all sorts of good stuff. Give you the nutrients you want. The tofu, there's tons of it. Soy, all of that. You can get nutrients from there. Now, berries are really good, by the way. Berries and different things. Like I've had pre-diabetics when I worked at a grocery store. He made a thing called D cereal, and he said he ate that, and his diabetes went away. Yep, you heard it. According to him, he claimed that. Now, I'm not going to say that that's the case or not. Talk to your own health professional. But the good thing about channels22.com is they have health professionals to work with you on your own health issues. You just fill out your information to them. They'll email you. They'll contact you. They have phone numbers of different people you can try to call, see if they'll let you call them. They will help you, and they're vegans. Yes, strawberries, blueberries, elderberries, many different berries, many different fruits, grapefruits, and different things. But the more organic, the better because they've been chemically messing those too with everything. But they're still safer than the unalignment stuff is. I wouldn't recommend eggs. I wouldn't recommend any of those other things because that's unalignment and they're not healthy towards what you really can go for that won't put them through that. You don't need to do that to them. Let them be free to have their own life. Don't rate them into existence. Okay? You don't want to do that to those beings. They don't deserve that when they're innocent beings that just want to have a life like we would. They're in captivity. They shouldn't have to be. So there's sanctuaries that we would prefer them to go to, not zoos, not other places where they're being gawked at or used or commodified. And so that's what's going on there. So I've brought this up to you several times. I brought this up to Diane several times, and I brought this up to lots of people several times. So due to what I've noticed everybody's been doing on the site that still hasn't gone vegan, until you all actually go vegan and truly are, then I'll remod you. But until that, you're both on thin ice towards what has been going on with everything. Because too many people are playing both sides. And I know that you're going towards that, but it's like telling someone like, but it's hard to not be a rapist. It's like it's hard to not be a murderer. And it's like, what? What if someone say, but I don't want to, I'm slowly doing that. I've only stopped doing two victims. Now I only do one victim. That's horrible. Still not good. So that's the excuses I'm getting from those who haven't changed when they've been around here enough to know better. Uh, no, okay. No, what I'm saying is there are certain things that are going on that I'm aware of, and I've been told things, and without talking to you in real life, to know you for real, I can't believe anything that you're saying. I'm not saying I trust my instincts, and I've been told things, and I've been aware of things, and I've heard things, and I'm insightful, and I'm an empath. And the fact that you are not a vegan, and that you're not choosing to have the empathy, compassion towards the knowledge of it, and you've been avoiding it for so long, there's things going on with your vibe and certain things with the different accounts. How do I know the other account wasn't you and this is the fake you? Like, how am I supposed to know that? So I have the right to question you and wonder about you. I'm flat out honest and upfront about everything. I'm consistent to who I am. And people are going to believe what they're going to believe. But I've had to set boundaries because of certain things that occurred. And then there's certain things I've heard and witnessed that's been going on. I'm just saying, I trust, and even the spirits were just saying it. They were telling me. So I don't believe or disbelieve. I question everything. And I give you the benefit of the doubt to bring up stuff. But I am setting boundaries.
Freedom.
Yeah. Okay. Again, that's you hearsay. I've never talked to you on the phone, so I don't even know who you are. And I never talked to the person on that account's phone either. You have that phone number. You do have my phone number. Diane has my number. You can definitely call me. She'll give it to you. So I confirm it's you, and we can confirm whether it's you or not. That's the thing. I don't know, and I have the right consistency, like I've offered to everybody else. Yeah. So I can't figure out the vibe. I don't know what you're going in with life. I've done my best to be there. So I have to set boundaries for safety. I never said that. I said that I have to set boundaries because of safety. And now you're getting your emotional irritation because I'm being honest.
Candle.
But now you're making me not trust you because you're trying to think that I don't trust you. I'm flat out telling you that I don't trust or distrust you. I don't know what to think because you haven't been consistent with your vibe. It's okay. I'm just saying that I'm checking the vibe system of awareness of what you're really here for. You say you're my friend, but you're not telling me why I'm your friend. You're not telling me why you like my information. What is it that I've offered? What is it that you feel connected to? Because I don't know you other than in here. If you want to be a real friend, call me. Let's talk on the phone. Let's have a good conversation like you and others have had. And then we can figure stuff out. But I would never want people to feel threatened or feel like they have to. Because currently you're a possible friend. You're a friend on the internet that I can't confirm or deny whether it's you or not you. You're just an account name. So that's my issue. I have to set boundaries. Yeah. So challenge22.com gets you the resources and knowledge, but I don't want you to do that for me. I want you to do that for you and the animals. I want you to do it because you feel that it's the right thing to do, not because I said it. That's why I say that if you don't know, go to Dominion documentary, go to Darius Scary, but you do know because when I asked you two questions, would you choose the apple picking for 30 minutes to watch or the torture of an animal? There is a choice you can choose from. You can go for the garden or the other. You have a choice. It's that simple. There are choices.
Electric shock.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they electrically shock the bulls and they do other things. It's horrible what they've done in that industry to get them to do as they want, and then they commodify. It's like putting people together and saying, "Okay, you got to do this, and we're going to do this." and you're in a slave system, and you're going to do what we say and make you, it's horrible what they do. So why would we want to be part of that when we have another choice? We can go to the garden, we don't have to do the other. And the garden doesn't have a central nervous system. It's set for all of us to go for. All the ancient lore and all the different religions bring up to go to the garden. They bring up the knowledge between the other. Hinduism brings up knowledge of going for it. And the girl who had the black blindfolds on YouTube brought up that she could see the guy's energy and see right in their back the pain that he was having and could see it. And he said, well, she's like, the way that you correct that is you need to do purified fruits and vegetables and purified water. Do organic fruits and vegetables and water. That's it. Nothing else. Just do those. Superfoods. Yeah, do the superfoods of plants, not the other, with purified water, and you'll actually reverse the pain you're having in your back. That's what he told him. And so he told, so that little girl, who was like 9 or 11 years old, saw through black blindfold, and they even wore the blindfolds to see if they were real. And she could see the energy on the paper of him writing love, and then could see into the body of the individual and see that they had pain. But she was taught certain techniques at a young age within that religious belief of Hinduism, and you can actually find it. It's really old, but you can look up the girl who sees through black blindfold, and Hinduism black blindfold girl, and see if you can find that video of the girl that can see that, and that brings up to the guy that interviews her, and she tells them how he can heal their pain. How you can reverse your pain. And so there's a lot of knowledge on this. But challenge22.com just gives you resources, and doctors and health professionals or dietitians, they can actually tell you what to do and can help you with financial resources in your area when you're doing the challenge. And they'll give you resources on Facebook or other places to do that challenge to go vegan. So, because of all these infighting and secret collusions and communication and things about me and my boundaries and why I did what I did to set boundaries with certain people because of what was going on, it had to deal with that. And now I see it's because people are lacking empathy compassion. And I'm like, okay, well, one of the things that they haven't done yet is going vegan. Shows they're not consistent with me. They're only with me because I talk to spirit boxes and do the oracles and all of that. They're not here for the veganism stuff. Why aren't they changing in their heart? Because I'm always going to be vegan, and I'm always going to stand up for veganism and the animals, because I would want others to stand up for me or anybody being victimized in any way. No one should be. No one should be harmed or hurt. And to justify one hurt for another is wrong. So when people ignore what's going on and they still keep doing, I recognize, well, when these other things are happening, it's because they still haven't seen what I really am for. So they're ignoring that part of me, thinking it's okay to make fun of me for that part of me because they don't see it as fully wrong. And so it gets people playing both sides. Yeah. Well, it can heal. People can heal their vibe by changing. So anyway, so slowly. I'm gonna give you some time. I would hope that you go and look into this, and the next time I talk to you sometime, I'm gonna ask you again every time I do a live free stream, how's your information on veganism going? Did you go to challenge22.com? And I'm going to find out, and I'm going to give you some time on that, depending on how I feel you're reacting to me and my honesty. Because I feel like there's something going on, and I don't doubt my instincts. Because we are what we surround ourselves by. And if I'm allowing people to surround me that are pretending to care about me only for part of me and not the full me, why would I want that? I want them to learn from the full experiences I've had because it's better to be that way. But if you don't feel comfortable being in here, you don't have to be in here. But if you're only being here because Diane's telling you to or someone else is telling you to, and you're both doing it for whatever reason, I need to ask, what's the real
They
reason?
will attack.
What's the real reason? Well, that's where I'm going to go. Anyway, on that. Okay. Now, I try to do the Oracle cards and other stuff to start getting into it. Well, now that I've gone into the vegan knowledge, I'm going to give you at least until next Thursday to follow up on this. So right now I'm going to put that on the side. I know, but I've heard that Diane has told you to. Just go attack for Sam because I'm not there. Go come in and do it and do what I would do for him. And so I do know that you both help each other out and you've chosen to. But that's, I never asked either one of you to do that. You both have just chosen to do that. And that's an act of kindness you're choosing. You're hoping that I respect that. And it's kind. I appreciate it. But I do things without expectation to look good for another. I do it because it's the right thing to do to support and to promote ideas to inspire others, to be there for others, to get people to really wake up and supply and demand empathy, compassion in the world in all things, the food and everything. And it's getting to the point where I'm starting to feel like it's not working and I need to set boundaries. If people who are surrounding me are not learning from that, then I need to call them out on it and find out what's the reason they're not changing. What is it that they obviously haven't been learning from me or looking into? What is their true reason for really being here? Because it feels like it's what I already left. The religion I left, people pretend to love you. They pretend to carry you for who you fully are. They pretend to act like they're supporting you, but then they're holding you back. They're watching you. They're expecting you to be a certain way within their belief system, or they're here just to try to bring you back, or to spy upon you, or listen in on you for the cult system. It's what us ex-Mormons deal with all the time. Let's have the light. I don't know if I've ever asked you, are you ex-Mormon or not? Because I think you said you were religious or sort of religious, but I can never figure out whether you're religious or not. Because a lot of us who leave religions, we get spied or get told by, we get people that get told by others to covertly be our friends, to spy on us and to be in our life so that we don't feel alone, or to really look into us for them so that maybe they can reactivate us later. No, never been. Okay, so that's the problem. Now that's one thing me and Diane related with, and we still do, is that ex-Mormon stuff. The thing that we neither one of you relate with me on is becoming vegan, even though she knows enough of why it would be good to go that way, and you do too. But it is, and I get the whole thing of where people are like, well, financial, all of that. At first, when I went vegan, I wasn't doing it the right way, and there wasn't a lot of options, or I didn't think that there was, or I didn't know what to look for. Eventually, once I started looking for things, I realized that there was options, and I could look for things. More options started showing up. They started changing the options on me here in Utah. Many different things started to occur, but I realized I can manifest anything I want. So I started manifesting, started connecting to Barbello knowledge, started recognizing what's really going on. The reason why I like Barbello is because Barbello brings up the true knowledge of where they counter the whole New Old Testament and they only keep certain scriptures within it. They counter the New Testament only keeps certain things, and then even promote the idea of what Christ actually really did, which was to liberate the animals, and what's really going on, and that this world is heck, that we're in hell, according to certain knowledge. And
No.
so Barbello brought up knowledge of the idea that we are in a possible hell reality, and that we shouldn't fear death, that that's just a new transition of when you're unalive, it's a new transition into the infinite light when you're at the right vibe to get there. So you raise your vibes up, be genuine, authentic, and everything, so you don't have to come back or get brought back into the prison world. Now, I don't believe or disbelieve in it, but as soon as I started calling on Barbello and things, started noticing things, started getting things that would show up and started happening. It was pretty wild. Okay, so you quit church. Okay, cool. Um, so I never asked you, but why is it that you call yourself child of the light then? Because some people would look at that and say, well, that's a church number or name. That's a church name. Um, that's a religious way of naming yourself. That's what some people say. I see it as more spiritual, but yeah, child of the light brings up something about you believing that you're some kind of belief of light that could be connected to some form of cult practice or belief system. So I always wondered why you named yourself that. That's good. That's good. So I do like that. That's why I like your name.
Unlikely.
So the inner light is having light. Hey, be nice, spirit. Um, the inner light within you. I do like that. She has the right to have her feelings or her opinions of what she feels she wants to tell me and what she doesn't want to. I'm glad she's telling her that because whether that's true or not true, it's good she's saying it because that's exactly what I believe or what we all are. We're energy within us in a molecular level, just scientifically. And so, yes, we are the light within us. I call it the heart spark activation. When you do the heart spark activation, you can enter or connect to that which is. But when we shine our light in this reality, regardless what this reality is, the more we supply and demand empathy, compassion, and all things, we change the world and others around us to know we don't have to supply the other. When you start supplying the good, you start making sure you don't
That's good.
allow the other to continue. Because you're basically taking away their funds from continuing supporting that evil system that the other is. Okay, so when you bring up your child, the creator, that goes back to which one? Because that is a religious comment. Right there is a religious comment. Um, so what do you believe is the creator? So it sounds like you're your own belief system, your own religious belief system. So it's coming from somewhere. So you're not part of religion, but you're your own. So you empowered yourself to be your own religion, basically. The creator of the universe. Got it. Okay. And you're saying creator, hmm, as if it's a guy that's over everything. For me, I'd see it as a divine feminine and masculine balance. And that's who Barbello is supposed to be. You don't know. Good. That's an honest answer. That's good. I'm glad that you said you don't know. Because knowing everything would be interesting. And a lot of people claim to know. I don't believe one way or another, but I have tried different things. The ones that I resonate the most with is Barbello. and talking to the spirit connection. There is something. And do I believe in angel connection? Sure. But even if we claim we are something, I see this whole world as a Truman Show Matrix world. The way that the world reacts and is and communicates. So I don't care what reality is. I question everything, but I see that it could be that and seems to act like that. And so I choose to be the good in whatever reality. Plus, I've kind of gotten to the point where I now feel this whole world seems to be a hell adjacent reality, if not the real place, because of how people are spinning back and forth back into genocidal justifications. And I think it's horrifying. It means that we are in a hell reality and people are justifying to keep it that way instead of changing it and making it better. So it's all about that. You're worried. Okay, through cause and effect. Why are you trying to get the Mel? Okay, we're gonna some of the. Here we go. We're gonna talk to the spirit hope spirit box, and it's gonna be 5 minutes. Might use a couple times. So we're just gonna go into that. Is there? And we're gonna take the music down here. Music, music's about to stop anyway because it's been going on for a while, almost at the end. Okay, so is there anything you want to tell Child of the Light? Yeah. Okay, who wants to tell something to her? Okay. Okay, the spirits are saying something to you, Margaret. Okay. Hey, Encyclopedia, you came in. I was just talking about veganism, but now we're kind of settling that down for right now. Because I'm setting boundaries with everybody. Okay. Yes, you are. Okay, so is there something you want to say to them? Okay. Being real quiet. Anything you have to say to them? Okay, go ahead, tell them. My name is Mark, nickname RC and Mark. Got it. I already knew that. Thanks for telling. Oh, I know the spirit was asking you. Hi, Mike. And Mike just said his name's Mike. The Archangel Mike? Okay. Anything you want to say in? Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. What else? Yes, Michael. What else? He's been around for a while. He came around a few times today. You want to say something to them that they need to know? Okay. Yeah, I was asking them about when my vegan soulmate would come, and they were bringing up August. Okay. What else? Do the hope app. Okay. Yeah, they're not playing games. What else? Holding on for me. Yeah. What have you been holding on for her for Encyclopedia or Shannon? Okay. Oh, yeah. That's who that is outside. Or out in the hall, I mean. Yeah. What else? You know what? Okay, they're talking about my neighbor. I think. What else do you want to tell them?
I just like to talk.
Go ahead. Anything else you want to tell them that are in the live free stream? Okay. Do you have anything you need to tell me? Okay, what? What do you need to tell me? Hi, Laura. I'm doing the Hope app right now. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Yeah. It'll be really quiet. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta do the. I think I gotta do the puzzle. Yeah, doing something weird with. Okay, it's giving me a puzzle. Bear with me, everybody. It's gonna. Okay, because we didn't have a lot of activation, that's why people need to tap and stuff, or it's gonna go into saying that there's not a lot of activity, and so because there's not a lot of activity, it will sometimes slow down stuff with puzzles every hour. But I think every hour is when it usually does it, and we have been on for about an hour, so it's usually within the hour. Sometimes it doesn't. I've done it where even when an hour has passed, it doesn't do the puzzle. So it's always when there's not enough activity when it's been an hour. Then they do it with the puzzle. But if there's more activity where people are gifting or they're touching, then usually the puzzle will never show up. It's an inactivity thing that the puzzle is. Sometimes it's not. Even if there's a lot of activity, it still does it sometimes. Wow, hour. Yeah, but not all the time. I've seen it where it doesn't do it every hour. Sometimes it doesn't even happen after a while and no puzzle shows up. It just depends on certain people that are in the live free stream that make the puzzle show up. Sometimes it doesn't show up with certain people. And it's really weird. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe 1,000 in an house. Maybe. Yeah, but I've seen when there's tons of people doing stuff and certain people. No, I've seen it where people just have 300 or other stuff, but every hour, if there's not enough tapping or not enough support, then sometimes they'll do that. Sometimes they'll tell you to do a flash thing up here. It just depends. Okay, let me see if I can get the recording. Maybe the 25th? Yeah, today's 25th. To the spirit. Okay, here we go. Spirit box. Thank you, Dark Dealer. Might do it a couple times. We'll go into that. Is there? And we're gonna take. They do talk through time and space. So if you ask them stuff right now, they'll respond through this. Even though I recorded this 5 minutes ago. Music's about to stop anyway. It's been going on for a while. Almost at the end. Okay. So, is there anything you want to tell Child of the Light? No. Who wants to tell something, George? Sam? Okay. They were talking to me. Okay, the students are saying something to you, Margaret. They say, listen to Sam? Hey, Encyclopedia, you came in. I was just talking about veganism, but now we're kind of settling like that right now. I'm setting boundaries with everybody. Okay. Yeah. Yes, you are. I was doing that in the previous live stream. Everybody knows, even encyclopedia. Wistful. Okay. You always do the bowl. Anything you have to say to them? Okay, go ahead, tell them. My name's Gordon, named RMT in March. Got it. I already knew that. Thanks. Well, I know the group is asking you. I'm Mike. And Mike just said his name's Mike. The Archangel Mike? Okay. Anything else you want to say to anybody who just came in? May 1. Oh, gotcha. There's more than one Mike. Okay. Got it. Go ahead. Yeah. What else?
Over here.
Yes. Okay. Nice. What's over where? What else? He's been around for a while. He came around a few times. You want to say something to them that they need to know? Okay. Yeah, I was asking them about when my vegan soulmate would come, and they were bringing up vodka. Okay. What else? Do the whole back. Okay. Yeah, they're not playing games. What else? Holding on for me. Yeah. What have you been holding on for her for Encyclopedia or Shannon? You say hold me? Okay.
Wrap.
Oh. Yeah, that's who that is outside. RAF. Oh. What are they doing here? What else? Oh, okay, they're talking about my neighbors. Thanks. What else do you want to tell them? Go ahead.
Not sure.
Anything else you want to tell them that are in the live free stream? Help you? What about help me? Do you have anything you need to tell me? Yeah. Okay, what? What do you need to tell me? Instead of 6, 9. Doing the Hope app right now. What about a 6 months? Go ahead. You know. Oh, okay. So you're talking about that? Wow. Yeah. It'll be really quiet. Thank you. Hold on, I gotta do the puzzle, yeah. Doing something weird with
There's 2 of us.
okay, it's giving me a puzzle. Bear with me, everybody. It's okay, because we didn't have a lot of activation, that's why people need to tap and stuff, or it's gonna go into saying that there's not a lot of activity, and so because that's why I started bringing that up. It will sometimes the end of this recording. Puzzles every hour. But I think every hour is when it usually does it. And we have been on for about an hour, so it's usually within the hour. Sometimes it does it. I've done it where even when an hour has passed, it doesn't do the puzzle. So it's always when there's not enough activity, when it's been an hour. Then they do it with the puzzle. But if there's more activity where people are gifting or they're touching, then usually the puzzle will never show up. It's an inactivity. Hi. The puzzle is. Sometimes it's not. Even if there's a lot of activity, it still doesn't sometimes.
Rosa.
Okay, and that finished it. Okay. Didn't know that it was recording that part. I just thought it was done by then. Okay, so we can do another recording and try to keep it towards any questions you want to ask. So do we want to do that one more time, or do we want to just jump to the oracles and start doing oracle stuff? Because the oracle stuff is usually pretty fun. I enjoy doing that.
Cold.
Cold? It's okay. Not too cold. More oracle for me day. Okay. So no one wants oracles. Okay. So we want to just do the mm, affirmation. Okay. I'm going to be doing generic oracles starting July 1st. I'm trying to do it before July 1st every day, but I haven't been able to because I had to take care of someone going through a very unique situation that I had to take care of that was very threatening for someone's safety and the daughter's. So I'm not going to say who that was, just I had to take care of that. And so I stayed up till like 2:22 a.m. the last 4 days, not last night or the day before. I think it was more last night and the night before I was able to sleep and rest all day yesterday mostly. And then today I was able to sleep finally to be prepared. But the nights before that, for like 4 or so nights, I didn't go to bed until like after 2 a.m. One of them was midnight, but the next was after 2:22. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, because I took the time to do what I normally do when people reach out to me, and that's what got me back to talking to Diane, who's back in the connections, but she's not here right now. I'm not sure where she's at or what's going on. She's been busy all day today with something. I think she's probably taking care of the situation of what's going on with what I was helping her and others with. Anyway, so let's figure this out. Okay, it's gonna say hi in the
Hi.
hi. Just a moment. I'm just gonna have you here if I feel inspired to talk to you.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind of you.
Yeah. Okay. I like that for like self help. Sometimes the spirit beings talk through it, but really it's the hope app. So let's go back to that. Okay. Okay. So what do you want to tell us all? You want to say anything, spirits? I have to stop this. It doesn't look like it's working. Hold on. Hello? I gotta reset this. It's not working. Hold on. Sometimes when I use the other, I have to reset this so that it works because of the two different mic systems messing with each other.
Benedict.
Okay. So are you there? Movie? What? Yes, Sam. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Let's do some recording. Flat out said my name. Okay. Anything you want to say to all of us? Who's very sad? Something saying the movie. They said it's a very sad movie. What movie are we talking about? Whose whose movie is sad? One. Are you talking about Laura? Are you talking about Laura or Child of the Light?
Suddenly.
Suddenly. Oh, unalive suddenly or something else? Okay. Meow. Oh, we got the cat coming around. There's something you're trying to bring up. And visit. Okay. What are you bringing up? Okay. Anything else you want to say? Let me? What am I letting you? Beware of the man. What man did they need to be aware of? Okay. Well, I was setting up boundaries of veganism for a real reason because of empathy and compassion. You should know. Yeah. What else? Okay. What soup? Vegan. They're asking the vegan soup. Yeah, I have the soup over there. I didn't do it today. I did other food today. Yeah. What else are you trying to bring up? Hiding. Someone's hiding? They said yes, someone is hiding. Who's hiding? Oh my word. They said something is hiding. And they said, did you hear that? Hold on, I gotta turn on the other spirit box that's turned off. Okay, what else? Hey, what's gonna happen between now and August? The picture? Okay, well, when is it? How? Full moon? Wait, when am I gonna meet that connection? Who's who's going to get me to them or them to me? Who's gonna get me to them? They say. You say to the house. Okay, what are we talking about? Uh, how or when? Okay, what month? I am. Okay, what month? Can you give me a month and a day? Okay, you did already before, but can you do it on this one? Okay, what month and day? Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, bring up something. You want me to evolve? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna bring the sound for YouTube and Facebook in a different way. Normal for me to. Okay, so you said last week they said to dig, and I would buy it, but that's under the house, and I'm working in the yard. Oh, gotcha. Well, I don't know. I would do whatever you feel comfortable doing. Just because they tell you to do something doesn't mean you have to do what they're claiming to do. Now, if it's empathy, compassionate, and vegan friendly knowledge, I would say if it's to promote towards veganism or anything that you could do, I would recommend to do those. But if it's something where it might put you into a location you can't get to, you can always find other options for veganism, so you don't need to worry about that. But if it's about doing something in your yard or digging something up or doing something like If something is keeping you from being able to within your vicinity, then that's something you got to decide for yourself on whether you want to follow that advice or not. But anything vegan friendly, I would say do it as much as practical and possible. Slav said my name. Okay. Anything you want. That's right, because I'm clearly the overgrowth and been finding hundreds of bottles. Nice. Who's very sad? Something saying the movie. They said it's a very sad. They're saying to hit the water bowl. What movie are we talking about? Whose movie is that? I'm hitting the water bowl, spirits. I said hit water bowl, hit water bowl. Are you talking about Laura? Are you talking about Laura or Child of Life? Today. Suddenly. Go with me while I do the art. That's interesting, Laura. Havoc. Okay. Yow. Now we got the cat coming around. Is there something you're trying to bring up? I said yeah. And says that. Okay. What are you bringing up? Talking about the cooling system. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Let me? What am I letting you? Beware of the man. What man did they need to be aware of? Tradition. Well, I was setting up boundaries of veganism for a real reason, to prevent the vegan passion. You should know. Yeah, that was clear. You should know. Okay. A soup. Vegan. They're asking the vegan soup. Interesting. Yeah, I have the soup over there. I didn't do it today. I did other food today. Yeah. What else are you trying to bring up? Hiding. Someone's hiding? They said yes, Sam. They're hiding. Someone's hiding. Oh my word. They said something is hiding. Dude. And they said, did you hear that? Hold on, I gotta turn on the other spirit box. Turned off. Okay, what else? Another spirit box turned off when they said that. What's gonna happen between so I had to turn that back on. Now and August? The picture? Okay, well, when is it? How? A full moon party. Wait, when am I gonna meet that connection? Who's going to get me to them, or them to me? Who's gonna get me to them? Chief. You say to the house. Okay, what are we talking about? Chief will get me to them. How or when? Okay, what month? Something spirit. Said I am. Okay, what month? Together. A month and a day? Okay, you did already before, but can you do it on this one? Okay, what month and day? Okay. So bring in August.
Randy.
Wow. I gotta ask this again. Okay. This is wild. I don't know about the 29th part. I just know they brought up August a few times. Said something about July 8th to the 18th at one time, I thought, but they did say this weekend to the 3rd there's something going on. No, they told me that another time. There's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, full moon. Oh, that's a full moon day. Okay, so spirits. So you're saying there's a full moon party? Is now? There is now. What? Okay, so when is the full moon party? When is the full moon party, spirits? Yeah. When is the full moon party, or when is it connecting? What month and date? Okay. Can you be a little more clear? And this is with the vegan soulmate connector or something else? Yeah, okay. So when? Okay. Can you give me a month and a
Great.
date? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me. You go ahead and tell us in this one. Okay, so how would I get there? Who will bring me there? What does that mean? Okay. Here, I'll hit the ball. They said to hit the ball. Hold on. Birthday's coming up in 9 days. Oh, bless you, Charlotte. Happy birthday for that. Or breath day. Happy breath day. Breath of life day. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Okay, so us too. Oh, that's nice of you, spirits. Okay, so when are we doing? When is it going to occur for that? These two. Huh? And who's gonna be the one that takes me there, or are they gonna come to my door? How's it gonna happen?
Effort.
Okay, can you give me the dates and when? Okay. No, so when?
He wants me to. He wants me to. He wants me to. He wants me to.
How will I know? Okay.
See you late. See you late. See you late.
Tuesday? Is it on a Tuesday? Your mom. Okay. RSP. Okay. Well, who's gonna invite me, or who's getting me there? How? What is gonna occur? In a month. Okay. So in July or August?
Birthday.
Okay. Well,
It's not just me
when
here.
is it? Okay. Someone trying to say happy birthday to Child Light? Okay. There's something else you want to bring up? Okay, what do you want to bring up?
And coat.
Okay, go ahead. What? Okay. Okay, this is that. Might have to do another recording for this, but we're going to listen. Hi, Diane. You're finally here. I was bringing up veganism knowledge to Child of Light and others. I'm setting boundaries of what this channel is, an awareness of what I'm for. I hope you're doing okay because I haven't heard you all day. You've been busy. Hope you're okay and your family is. This is a vegan-friendly, moral sense, vegan-friendly, live-free stream, and explore-friendly, but it's both. So that means I want to be vegan-friendly here, and that I'm not going to mod anybody until they actually are on the same moral stance as me. Certain people that already know my moral stance and have confirmed my moral stance, I've let them sort of be mods. But when I've noticed other things going back and forth with people, I've set boundaries and unmodded for the safety or feelings of those people not knowing what side to pick. So that's what I've done. Okay.
My life was good.
Your life was good? Good. Okay, let's do this time. There's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, full moon. Oh, that's a full moon day. Okay, so spirits. Yeah. So you're saying there's a full moon party?
Together.
Oh, the 9 days is connected to the full moon time frame? They go together? Okay. That's interesting. When is the full moon party, spirits? Yeah. When is the full moon party? No, because 9 days from now, so you're July something for your birthday. What month and date? Okay. Could be a little more clear. And this is with the vegan soulmate connector. So is your birthday on July 4th? Okay, so it's actually 8 days. Yeah, okay. Today's the 25, so 25, 26, 27, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if you count today, then it would be, right? Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me. Right, if you count today, it would be 9 days. Yeah. But it would be 8 days from today. So 9 days counting today.
Next.
Okay, so how? And I actually have a doctor's appointment that day. Who will bring you there? Well, on the phone video. I think Diane just took off. What does that mean? Okay. Here, I'll hit the ball. They said they hit the ball. Hold on. Or is coming up in 9 days. Oh, bless you, Charlotte. Happy birthday for that. Or breath day. Happy breath day. Breath of life day. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Okay, so that's two. Oh, that's nice to you, spirits.
Fast.
Okay,
Fast.
so when are we doing? When is it going to occur for the other? These two. And who's gonna be the one that takes me there, or are they gonna come to my door? How's it gonna happen? Okay, can you give me the dates and when?
You say the 11th?
No, so when?
Is it 11th or the 8th?
How will I know? Okay. Tuesday? Is it
I
on a
just like to
Tuesday?
talk.
You just like to talk.
Okay. RSP. Okay, well, who's going to invite me or who's getting me there?
Up. Bottle of
What is going to occur?
In a month.
Okay.
One.
So in July or August?
B1, 21.
When is it? Okay. Someone trying to say happy birthday to Charlotte White?
They said, bless you, Margaret. Okay. They said, bless you, Margaret.
There's something else you want to bring up? Okay, what do you want to bring up? Okay, go ahead. What?
Someone said someone's in a cult.
Ada.
Ada. Hi, Ada. Oh, that's crazy.
There.
That's hilarious. That's a name that I know that they're utilizing. They're hot. Okay, now they're being funny. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. That was funny. That was really funny. Okay. I think for now we're good. Does anybody else have any requests for today's live free stream? Like I said, I usually go for about 2 hours or more, unless if we're not doing any oracle readings today, unless Laura or someone wants one, but no one really wants one today.
This is amazing.
So I think we got other things that are going on. Does anybody want to ask the spirits anything specifically? Do you want me to keep talking to them or figure out what else we can do? Get some rest, remember? Oh, I've had plenty of rest. I'm starting to have different awarenesses of healing going on, or cooling and heating going on. And so, yeah. No, I've had plenty of rest. I just, I want to make sure I have the right energy of communication connections I want to share. And I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm doing daily readings. So if I do decide to finish um, doing anything right now, I do plan on doing some video posting so I can get used to posting. And I'll start posting or trying to post daily from July 1st and on. But between now and July 1st, I will start trying to post some stuff. Still got to post one that I did last Saturday. It was about 39 minutes, almost 40. It wasn't too long. I think it was 29, but I think it was 39. But anyway, it wasn't too long. It was actually 29 minutes, under 30 minutes. But anyway, I'll have to look at it. Between 29 and 39 minutes. I can't remember which. But it wasn't very long. It's a pretty impressive video. I'm going to post it on here. And when I post it on here, it's already on YouTube. It's for Cadillac Kim, who lit up my gift gallery a while back. So I'm going to honor that and put that in there. And then I got to do a video for Clay Animation Dalmatian. I'm going to do that for her because I've been putting it off with everything I've been trying to help and do and deal with and boundaries. So now that I'm back to doing that, I'll get that done. And then soon I'll start doing generic readings daily and for YouTube, and then I'll put those same readings on TikTok. And it's going to be really interesting. The readings are going to be very simple and very connected with the way I like to do it with all of you, so that anybody that comes in to my live free streams will know what they're ready to do if we do oracles, or can request it. But just in case no one wants to, I'm just going to have videos so people can go to those videos and they can go with whatever one resonates with them. And it will be very simple, one focused reading. Now, it's better when people ask questions on here. You'll get more of an in-depth of what questions you want to ask. But for these generic readings, I'm going to be the one that questions for others so that we can have a generic question of certain things that fit with what I feel the reading is trying to tell you, or that someone may ask as a generic response for people. And if people want a more direct request of asking, they're going to have to talk to me personally or
Ask
come
me
to my
anything.
live free streams and ask me at that time. That's what we're going to do. 7:14 p.m. right now. Ask you anything. Yeah, I'm an 11, soul urge number 11. That's what we're going to do. Anyway, there you go. So, anybody have any questions? But right now we're going to go into different things. She likes me. Someone likes me. That's good. Okay. Or saying that someone, or they said she likes you. So he could be answering a question about someone else for you. Okay. Okay, I think we got that. Do we want to re-listen to this?
Listen.
Another time. There's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, full moon. Oh, that's a full moon day. Okay, so spirits. I'm gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna go after. Party. They said in a month. There is now. What? Okay, so when is the full moon party? When is the full moon party, spirits? Yeah. When is the full moon party? When is it? I'm connecting. It's my wife. What about my wife? Okay. Could be a little more clear. Up the street. And this is with the vegan soulmate connector or something else?
The Korean.
They said, yeah, in a month. So when? They said something about August, but July. Can you give me a month and a date?
And please.
They said August. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me.
3.
For three what? Go ahead and tell us in this one. July 3rd, or are we talking about August 3rd? Would I get there? Who will bring you there? What does that mean? They're saying hit
Okay.
angle. They're trying to get me to hit the ball.
No.
No?
Here, I'll hit the ball. They've said to hit the ball. Hold on. Or is coming up in 9 days? Oh, bless you.
Stuck here.
Starlight. Happy birthday for
Stuck
that.
here.
Or breath day. Happy breath day. Breath of life day. Okay, go ahead.
Spirits is vitae. It's breath of life. And
Yeah.
Albert.
Okay, so that's two. Oh, that's nice to you, spirits. Okay, so when are we doing? When is it going to occur for these two? And who's gonna be the one that takes me there, or are they gonna come to my door? How's it gonna happen? Okay, can you give me the dates and when?
Go back there.
Okay. No, so when?
Rose.
How will I know? Okay. Tuesday? Is it on a Tuesday? You're not. Okay. RSP. Okay. Well, who's gonna
I
invite
feel
me, or
lost.
who's getting me there?
A list.
How? What is gonna occur? In a month. Okay. So in July or August? Oh, when is it? Okay. Someone trying to say happy birthday to Childlight? Okay. There's something else you want to bring up? Okay, what do you want to bring up?
Hey, Brooke. I'm just about finishing my live free stream in just a moment. Doing the Hope Spirit Box app right now. Okay.
I'm in the house.
You're in the house? Hold on, it turned off on me. Forgot to make sure it doesn't time out so we can listen to the rest of it.
Other time. There's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah, full moon. Oh, that's a full moon day. Right. So spirits.
Well, we already did that
So
one.
you're saying there's a full moon party?
Yeah, they're bringing up a full moon party. Let's do a new request since you're here, Brooke. If you want to ask anything, just put it in the comments and I can ask them. Okay. We're going to do a 5-minute recording, and this will be the last one, and then we'll finish for the day. Unless you want me to do an oracle reading for you before I go as well. You just let me know. Okay, so here we go. You ready, spirits? Oh, do the bowl? Hold on. Here we go. Got the bowl going. Ready to stop. Here we go. Okay, spirits, what do you want to say? Yep. Hey, Liz. So what did you want to bring up? What about him?
Spanish donkey.
Okay. Why you're putting him down? You know what? He just needs to get help. Yeah, we don't want to put down anybody, no matter how crazy they might be or disrespectful they are. They just need to get help. Yeah, they're talking about someone named Steve. Anyway, what else? You're sorry. I know it's okay. I feel the same way, but he just needs to get help as well. Yeah. Anything else you want to bring up to me or to Brooke or someone? Okay. You ready? Okay, go ahead. What do you want to say? There was an owl. They did bring up a cat earlier, Laura. They did bring up a cat earlier. Okay, they did meow. Yeah, so is there something else? The owl, yeah, the owl and the cat.
Script.
Script. Someone's bringing up a script. There is no script, spirits. The Hope app is just me asking it through here, and it responds immediately. There's no way to do that because all it is I'm just moving the thing left and right and asking a question. And they respond right when I ask it. There's no way. Okay. And they even say my name even when I don't even give them my name. So what else? And they've been accurate about things. Like they predicted where something else through the Hope app. You can ask them and they'll directly flat out tell you right where something is, and they wait until the very end of each recording sometimes to do it. Okay, so what else? What about the owl? See?
You are unique.
They said I am. Okay, what about the owl? You bringing up the cat and the owl? I will. Are you near Laura or what's going on? Okay. Did you want to tell Laura something?
Fine, 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 fine.
Okay. Yes, they do. Okay, what do you want to say to Laura? Cat is a huge, but the other is small. That's funny. Okay, what else? Who are you, spirit or being? She knows. She knew. You knew Laura? Well, who are you around Laura? Okay. Duck maybe.
Hours,
Some
hours,
Laura.
hours, hours.
Okay, what else? Okay,
Can you
anything else
feel
you
me?
want to bring up? They say, can you feel me? I said, yes. Okay. What else are you bringing up? Okay. Anything else you need to bring up to me or others? Yeah, I know, I see that.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I finished the recording. It can only do 5 minutes at a time, so I don't know if we got the whole thing, but we're going to wait. Wow.
Others are scared.
Yeah, people will be scared of something they don't understand. I'll finish for the day. Unless you want me to do an oracle reading for you before I go as well. You just let me know. Okay, so here we go. So, Brooke, if you want me to do that, let me know. Ready, spirits? Oh, do the bowl? Hold on. Here we go. Put the
one.
Hi, whoever you are on YouTube. It looks like there's 2 people watching on YouTube, but it doesn't say. If you want to send in a comment, I'm now looking. You're welcome to do that. If you're the person that came in the last live stream from the UK named Amanda, I did see your comment. I did respond to it in the last live free stream after you already left, but I was so busy on the one on here that I can't.
What about?
But whoever you on YouTube, I see that there's 2 watching. So whoever you are, bless you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is vegan friendly, moral stance vegan friendly live free stream. It's not a debate or drama live, but it is a vegan friendly, informative. I'm always going to stand up for
We don't
veganism.
want to put down anybody, no matter how crazy
As
they
well
might
as ex-Mormon friendly.
disrespectful they are. They just need to get help.
You're good, Brooke? Okay.
They're talking about someone named Steve. Anyway, what else?
I like
You're
music.
sorry. I know it's okay. I feel the same way, but he just needs to get help as well. Yeah. Anything else you want to bring up to me or to Brooke or someone? Okay. You ready? Okay, go ahead. What do you want to say? Or was an else? They did bring up the cat earlier, Laura. They did bring up the cat earlier. They did meow.
Brooke, please.
Yeah, so is there something else? The owl? Yeah, the owl and the cat. Script? Someone's bringing up a script. There is no script, spirits. The Hope app is just me asking it through here, and it responds immediately.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oops, hold on, it went out again.
Go to this.
There's no way to do that.
Sorry, I got to make sure I keep the thing on.
And asking a question, they respond right when I ask it. There's no way. Okay? And they even say my name even when I don't even give them my name. So what else? And they've been accurate about things. Like they predicted where someone's wallet was. They predicted where something else through the Hope app. You can ask them and they'll directly, flat out tell you right where something is. And they wait until the very end of each recording sometimes to do it. Okay, so what else? What about the owl? See? They said I am.
Arrest.
Okay, what about the owl? You bringing up the cat and the owl? I will.
Wait, are you saying the other individual is going to get arrested?
Okay, did you want to tell Laura something? Okay.
Permission.
Yes, they do. Okay, what do you want to say to Laura?
Set boundaries. I wouldn't recommend is allow permission of anything. Make sure you set boundaries.
Who are you, spirit or being? He knows. She knew. You knew, Laura? Well, who are you around Laura? Okay. Duck maybe. Somewhere.
Bar.
Okay, what else?
Mildred.
Mildred.
Sandwich.
Okay, hold on. I got to turn this back up. Keeps turning off. Sorry. Something about a mom.
Okay, anything else you want to bring up? They say, can you feel me?
Okay, so that finishes that one. Okay. Let's see if there's direct answer. Okay, did you want to say anything to Brooke or anybody else? You're saying Joshua Yashua? No, you said Jesus. That's who Joshua Yashua is. Demon? What? Who is? Okay, well, we don't want them around. Yeah. So what are you bringing up? Sit in the bush.
Write this.
Okay, what else? What's in the woods? Here. Okay. What else you want to tell them? Roll. I'll do the roll. Hold on. Another is saying something about dance. What else are you bringing up? Okay, when in August am I going to have that connection? I live in Westfall. When is it going to occur? Ask. Yeah, so August, you said in a month, but in July or August? Yeah, what? What else did you want to bring up? Her last visit. Someone's last visit? Yeah, this is the last recording I'm going to do. So did you want to say something to Brooke?
Hand.
This month? What about this month? My sister. What about that? Homework. What else? That's it. Something else you want to bring up? Okay. But do you have any questions before I go? We can ask. He gets scared. I don't think Brooke's around anymore. What about Laura?
Look above.
They're telling you, Laura, to look above you. Why does she need to look above? They're saying I'm Besson. Someone's saying that they're a Wesson or a Besson, the beast within. It's from the show Grimm. What else? Okay, what else? Are you trying to mess with her, just geezer?
Randy.
Oh, there's a Randy. Okay. What else? What about vegetables? I'm looking. Yeah. What else are you having her look at for? Moth. Saying a moth? What do you mean? Trying to tell you something about a moth. I don't know. What else? Ask her what? What about it? Hi. What about a brook? They're saying hello, Sam, in this too. Okay. Hi. Hold on. Okay. Anything else? Hi. Okay, I think we're done. They just said hi and bye. Okay, so that was the last 5 minutes. Someone have any other questions you want me to ask or bring up? They actually call out Laura. They called out Brooke here and there. They've said little things here and there.
Charles.
Brooke, you came in and out, so I think you missed some of the stuff. So you can definitely try to re-listen on YouTube if you can find it. I'll try to promote or post a YouTube posting when I can. But for now, we're going to work on some things. Okay, let's try to listen to it.
You're saying Joshua?
They said Jesus.
No.
I said no, and I said,
Jesus. That's who Joshua is.
oh, they're saying demon. It wasn't
What?
Jesus. I thought I heard Jesus, but then they said demon. Lucy.
Okay.
Well, said demon and then Lucy.
Yeah. So what are you bringing up? Sit in the bush. Okay. What else?
So it's something about a Lucy being a demon. Well, there's a Lilith Lord, but I don't know if that's connected to Lucy.
Okay. What else you want to tell them? Roll. I'll do the bowl. Hold on.
Let's do the ball again.
Another is saying something about dance. What else are you bringing up?
It's about to begin.
Okay, when in August am I going to have that connection? I live in Westfall. When is it going to occur? Ask? Yeah, so August, you said in a month, but in July or August?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what? What else did you want to bring up?
July 7th.
Someone's last visit?
July 7th. They said it.
Yeah, this is the last reporting I'm going to do. So
It said July 7th. You're helping your friend? Okay, good, bro. Nice to see you.
My sister. What about that? Homework. What else? That's it. Anything else you want to bring up?
2 of them. Okay. So July 7th and then August. Gotcha.
Okay.
I think August is August 10th.
But yeah,
You are creative.
For adult week now.
I'm not doing this. Whoever you are coming through that spirit box,
I don't think Brooke's
if
around.
you're not a real spirit and you're a person,
What about Laura?
I'm not doing this.
Look above.
I'm just talking to the Hope spirit box and they're responding. This is not scripted. This is not any of that. They are bringing up this directly. They've been accurate.
Someone's saying that they're Wesson.
Hope spirit box is my favorite. It's the most accurate out of all of them. No one can hack it completely.
What else?
because they only respond when you ask through the little thing in it. You have to like move your finger on it, and you have to do it and ask right then, and then it answers you based on when you ask. When you do it right that way, and that it's so there's no way for them to answer other than then.
Oh,
Those already.
But they can say it through this now and then. So some of the stuff in the other spirit box is accurate, but I have to question them because some can come in there and pretend to be a spirit.
Yeah.
In this, they are actually responding around you and through others.
Moth. Saying a moth.
Yeah, they're talking about Laura.
color.
Trying to tell you something about a moth. I don't know.
They said red in the other one, but I don't always trust with them.
Ask her what? I don't know.
Like miracle box. Yeah, basically the whole box is basically a miracle box. I don't know how to explain it, Brooke. I just wish it was more clearer. But it is pretty clear for a spirit box. Okay, it stopped. Okay, I think we got most of it. I'm not going to record this one, so is there anything you want to tell anybody? Shit. What? I wish I had that recorded. That would have been fucking funny. Okay, what are you trying to say?
Richard.
Oh, okay. I decided not to record these responses. I'm just asking you here and there. Hold your finger. I just do my finger like this, and that's it. You wish. Anything else you want to tell anyone?
Painful.
Painful? It can be. I try not to. A month? What about mom or in the month? So July 7th, you're saying? Holy crap! Okay, what about August?
What?
August what? What day?
Pick them up.
Hold on, I gotta see. Tuesday. Holy crap. Okay, so they said Tuesday. They said on a Tuesday. Guess what day July 7th is on? Tuesday.
I'm right next to you.
I know, you're right next to me. You're the one telling me? Yep. So what about July 7th? How? How will I meet them? On the phone? Mm-hmm. Who's gonna get them to talk to me?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I guess we'll find out.
Wendy.
It's Wendy. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. Okay. They're bringing up different dates. Okay. You think they said what? Walking around. I think they said. Yeah, they are walking around. What? You said? Okay, well, I'm going to have to listen to some other recordings. I asked it earlier on my phone that I didn't re listen to yet, that I did earlier today on my phone, asking them the same type of questions and they might have said that. I'm going to
Don't go.
I'm going to listen to and verify those recordings versus the one I just did and think about between the two. You don't want me to go. You don't want me to go. They said don't go. What do you mean don't go?
Malevolent.
What's going on? Sam. Do you know who the others are? Hi, Grandma. Okay. Anything else you want to bring up? To the bowl. Okay, gotcha. The one that says malevolent, I have to be careful because that one they can mess with and say responses in and be the malevolence, pretending not to be. So that one I'm back and forth on. Visit. They want to talk. What do you want to say to them? Okay. Anything else you want to say, everybody, before I go?
Heal.
Good. Heal. Okay. What else? Go ahead, say it a little louder. Okay.
You are resourceful.
I am very resourceful. Yes, Sam. Well, thank you. So what about August? What day in August? August what? You said July 7th, but what about August? July 8th. Okay, so 7th and 8th. They keep saying 7 or 8. They said 8. So something about the 7th and the 8th. Okay, what else? Well, I'm hearing some sound out there. What about August? When in August? June 30th. Wait, when? August 30th? Okay, so you're saying by August 30th? You're saying by August 30th?
One.
Yeah, I know others said. Midnight. Wait, when?
Suffer.
How soon? July 8th. You're saying July 8th. Okay. Okay. Well, we're getting the concept of July 7th, 8th, and something about August. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate everybody. Anybody else have any questions before I go? I hope you enjoyed. I'm just going to finish it up tonight, this twilight. Seems like everybody's energies, because I'm just trying to keep some energy of boundaries and awareness. And I love doing the oracles. It's one of my favorite things to do out of everything. So I'll have to do that another time when people want to. I'm going to actually do some generic readings daily. I'm trying to start them now, but it's going to officially be July 1st. I will try to do it between now and then. And between now and then, I may do some. I do plan to do one for Clay Animation Dalmatian because of her help in the past. I will do one there, but I gotta wait. I gotta wait until I feel comfortable to do that. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Thought about doing that today. Now, the readings will try to post here on TikTok, but they definitely should be on YouTube. I will try to post the postings where the links could go to
You're surrounded
Telegram
by
as
love.
well. So there's a lot that I'm going to be doing, and the spirits or beings or whatever else is going to inspire me through doing that, like they have before. It's usually spot on from what people have told me when I've done the readings. They're always spot on. Sometimes they scare and irritate people, and so if you don't like it, let it go. You don't need to let it bother you. You don't need to be upset. If you don't like a reading that you think is for you, these are generic readings. So if you don't like a reading, then it's not for you, it's for someone else. But I try
I'll
to
move
put
something.
a law of attraction focus on it, a positive focus on it. And I go by what people are asking. When I do the generic ones, I'm going to keep it more positive, more is it going to go towards something? Is something going to show up? There may be responses that may be considering negative responses, but I always make it positive. I hear you. So anyway, grace be with you. Thanks for being here. And one being is saying they're here, and they said they'll move something, and it's pretty impressive how I'm being heard or talked to. Thank you, Barbello. Okay, anything else you wanna ask anybody before I go? We got our answers. Okay, we're at 8.4K. Thank you for
Explore.
those that did that. How's this one here? Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Explore. Yeah, the spirits are always exploring, always aware. They're always checking me out and protecting and helping. I will, you as well. And I recommend
Blue
everybody,
lines.
if you haven't gone to become a vegan yet, please do so. Go to challenge22.com because it's about empathy and compassion for all beings. They can give you resources, knowledge, financial support, and awareness through challenge22.com. They are challenge22.org as well. You can look up your card strong knowledge. You can also look up other vegans out there that are here on TikTok. Doesn't mean I agree with everything that all vegans say or bring up here on TikTok, but a lot of them do bring up debate live, free streams, or live streams, and things that I'm not really for, but a lot of them I'm impressed at how well they choose to try to stand up for the animals in their own way. Doesn't mean I agree with everything that they're all doing. It's just they all have their own way of doing it. And I just don't fit with that vibe that they're all doing because it can get very negative sometimes. And I choose to try to get people to have a chance and give them a chance to go look into it rather than debating it. Bring up the true info. I'm always going to stand up for the animals more. Anyway, take care, all. Thank you, Child Life, for sticking around. That was your choice to do so. But like I said, I will be asking you next week on how your vegan journey is doing. If you have looked it up, and I'm going to ask you the same question. Have you decided to go vegan yet? And you're going to have to give me an answer why you're not vegan yet. So I'm going to keep bringing that up every week with every individual I talk to a certain point when I've known them as long as I've known you.
Sit.
So I will do that with different people because I got to get to the point where I have to figure out what their intentions are, why they're choosing not to, what's their excuses, what is it that's really holding them back. And so I just that's just what I'm going to do because I would have hoped someone would have done that for me. Gave me the resources, gave me the stuff. You'd be surprised what the blood doctor did. Oh, he was bad. He got me to really look into it. He brought up biblical stuff. Called me a really weird name that was saying, "Oh, so you're if you don't eat of the garden, then you're eating at the slaughterhouse. Then you are at the slaughter when you were supposed to be born in the garden, not the slaughter." And he would bring up that you are what the scripture says of someone being animalistic. If you eat of the animal, you become of the animal brain, and it's not what you should be doing. And he said it in a real religious way because he was part of the religion I left, but he was in the part of the original religion break off that taught veganism, he claimed. And then I looked into it and I was like, whoa. And so it's there's a lot of veganism in all religion. They all were originally vegan oriented knowledge. So every religion brought up veganism. It changed because of the cult mindset of paganism mixing in with religion and cultures, taking over everything, becoming satanic. It got horrifying, and that's what all the other food is. It's witchcraft food. Anything of unalignment, yep, it was deliberate. Um, it was all part of that. Anyway, grace be with you. But that's why I'm passionate about this child of the light. That's why I'm going to bring up to you and others, because enough is enough. We need to find out why people are holding back, what their real reason and what their real purpose of being around is, so we can see their consistency of who they claim they are. So, enough of the cult mindset, enough of the coddling. We got to get to the awareness of getting to the point, just like I was put through and others were put through to think. And the only reason why I changed is because I was about to unalive. And when I learned vegan as a plant, it saved myself. It actually caused my life to be extended, or I would have died. I would have unalived. I was going to. So doing it reversed problems and health issues I had. I had rashes and all sorts of issues. And once I started doing the other, my hair was even thinning, and now my hair is growing. There's so many things I learned and caught on to on it. That's why I'm so passionate about Child of the Light. Anyway, grace be with you. But I will ask you next week if you're around. And if you don't, I'll remember. If you come again, whenever you show up, I will ask you at that time. If you don't come next week is a holiday, so I don't know. Am I going to be doing it next week? I'm going to be busy. Oh, next Thursday I'll be busy. It's going to be Wednesday. Next Wednesday I'm going to ask. So if you're here on Wednesday, that's when I'll ask. Yeah. So I'm not going to be doing a live stream, and I'll put a posting on that because I got to go to a. It's going to be. I think it's next Thursday. So the Thursday. Hold on, it is next Thursday. Not this Thursday, excuse me. Yeah. So next Thursday, I'm not going to do it. It's going to be the 1st of July. So the 1st of July, I'm going to be doing it. So next week, I'm going to put it on Tuesday. I'm going to say when I'm doing a live stream. It's going to be Wednesday next week instead of Thursday. Anyway, there you go. Take care. Have fun. And 8.5K. That's awesome. That's my birthday connection almost. Okay. Take care. Bless you. Whee! Tuna fish Sam. That's funny. Because he got afraid and ran away. Okay, I guess certain things are happening. Ooh, I got a light in here. And that's the light up here, but it's a bluish light. You see an aura light. That's a light that's connected to the blue light, which is I am free light, which is joyful energy and throat chakra. About which. Okay. 8:01 p.m. Mountain Time. Reminds me of the star. They brought up witch and the spirit talker, but I think it's pretty funny because it reminds me of Stardust, and I love that movie. All right, grace be with y'all that are on YouTube. Whoever's watching on YouTube, you're hearing the last part of this one. So it's 8:02 p.m. Mountain Time on June 25th, 2026 year. Grace be with you, and I will be doing a live free stream on the 1st of July. I will be posting videos soon, starting that day, but I will be doing things where we're going to get things posted between now and tomorrow and start posting some other stuff. here on YouTube and possibly on Facebook with it. We're sharing the YouTube to Facebook, but then also on TikTok. So grace be with you. Take care, all. So again, it is 8:02 p.m. Mountain Time, June 25th, 2026 year.
Predict.
Find out. July 7th is what you said.
I also